Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Wing Diamonds. I am here with my weekly vlog. Basically, I just have these so we can just talk throughout the week, and honestly, it's a lot easier than whip and chat because, I'm telling you things as they happen. So yeah, here's the deal. It's already Tuesday, and I'm just starting clip one. Yeah, I'm a little behind this week, but it's okay. We're gonna get caught up on the weekend, and then Sunday or weekend, and then Monday, and then today. So, weekend, we did our 24-hour live stream for charity. We raised $2,510 for our charity, which is amazing. Which we're going to continue to push a little bit more throughout the end of the year. Hopefully, we can hit that 3,000. Hopefully, that'd be amazing if we can. But yeah, so we're probably going to do some streaming and stuff throughout the end of the year and stuff. And of course, like, we still have a couple team members who still are doing their streaming push and everything like that. So we'll probably get there. But yeah, so I did good with that. So, took a nap, so yeah, I was up basically the entire day before and then started streaming at 9 p.m. And then I went until I think I made it until 5 a.m. And then I was like, okay, I think I need to go take a nap. So went upstairs, napped for 2-ish hours, and then woke up and was brought downstairs, or came back down and continued on. And we did make it until 9 p.m. Actually, we did a little bit after 9 p.m. Because Trud was finishing up something in her game. I was finishing up some storyline in my game. And so we're like, okay, we'll push a little bit longer until we finish this little bit here. So we did that and all went well. And then, oh my gosh, we took a shower, laid down, and I was asleep by 10 that night, or 10:30, I think it was. And I didn't wake up until 10 the next day. Well, maybe it was closer to 11. I don't know. Either way, it was somewhere in there. We crashed hard, and I slept for a good 10, 11 hours, But yeah, felt good. Woke up the next day, had a pretty chill day, because our schedule with the boys got a little screwed up this week. The boys' mom has a work trip that she's going on, and so we actually didn't get them back until today. Normally we get them back on Sunday. I think we do a Sunday swap, so it's a week with us, a week with their mom, yada yada yada. So yeah, because of her work trip, she's leaving tomorrow, I think. And then she comes back next Wednesday. So it's an entire week that she'll be gone. So we let her keep the boys until today, obviously. And then we'll keep them through Wednesday next week. And then she'll get them when she's gonna get them Wednesday after school, apparently. So yeah, it's all messy. So moral of the story, though, we had an entire Sunday that was just kind of like a chill day without extra kids or anything. So we I have a pen in my hand. I probably shouldn't be itching myself with that. Which Charmaine should recognize this pen. She gave it to me. So yeah, we where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so we had a really chill day. Also, my brain's all over the place. Okay, yeah. So yeah, basically we had a chill day. I forgot to mention too, I finished Feelings of Fall before stream. Literally a couple hours before stream. So that was really exciting. So I got that one done, and so I was ready to work on Divine Instinct. And then during stream, I find that I like having mini dazzles. Last year I did the dragon set, and this year I did a poll in Sophie's Discord, the Crafters Den Discord, and I listed all my mini dazzles, and people voted on them, and they voted for the fairies. So I actually finished those during stream as well. So I managed to finish 2 kits over the weekend, even with streaming. And then I had part of the first section done on Divine Instinct. I started that when all those kids were here for the sleepover, but I couldn't focus on it. So I got the first row done on that on Sunday. And I like that's one of those kits that's small enough that I can actually have it at my computer while I'm gaming. So I was continuing to push through some Genshin storyline because I started it during a stream, and it's like, okay, now I'm gonna keep pushing through it now. So I was doing like working on that while watching the storyline and stuff like that. So got an entire row done on Divine Instinct, and honestly, I am loving that kit so far. Like, it's my oldest kit in my stash. The rounds aren't too bad, which is amazing. And like, I thought the colors were gonna take me out, but nope. And it's actually a really good blend of confetti and color blocking, so I am very much enjoying it right now. So yeah, now, as of right now, I have the first two rows done on it. So I managed to, since Sunday, do another entire row. So, and that's also with doing another one in there. But anyways, so yeah, worked on Divine Instinct that day, and then Monday was the 10th, yesterday, which means the next part of the flower dragon meadow stitch the next part of that came out. So part 4 came out of that. So I kind of shifted away from Divine Instinct for a little bit and focused that down. I went because I really wanted to get part 4 done, and I did get it all finished, and it is my favorite dragon so far. I swear the dragon was modeled for me because honestly, it's a rose dragon, which roses are my favorite flower. I actually have a rose tattooed on my shoulder. Yeah, that shoulder blade. And it's red and black. Like, how is this not my dragon? So yeah, love it. It was, so yeah, I worked through that. I started it yesterday, got majority of the pattern part of it done, and then I finished up that last little bit today, and then I did all the background today before work. So that was awesome. Got that all done and put away. And actually, I did manage to do a section on Divine Instinct 2 before work, so that worked out really nicely. So yeah, those are good. And then what happened yesterday? I think yesterday was kind of a normal day, like, you know, it was normalish. Okay. Sorry, my brain's just like, woo, I'm ready for bed. Yeah, yesterday was pretty normal for our typical day. Like, you know, got up, Sydney messed around. She played around upstairs most of the morning and yelled, "Mommy, Daddy," down the stairs constantly. She's ridiculous. And she, yeah, so did that. Went to work like normal. I was training someone again, and yeah, that was going good. I technically was supposed to train them again today, but they weren't feeling good, so they went home early, and I hope they're feeling better. But I mean, I was going to sign them off today anyways, so it just means I'm just going to do that tomorrow instead. So yeah, training went well. Work was pretty slow yesterday and today because it snowed yesterday. Because, you know, I live New York. It's snowing here. It's miserable. I hate it. I hate the snow, but that's where I live, so I kind of just deal with it. But yeah, so it snowed yesterday, so I drove home in a snowstorm, which was fun. And then, you know, my wife's kind of having some like very minor health issues. Nothing to be worried about or anything. She went to the doctor today and got things got checked out. So things are going fine there. Just got a couple tests that need to get run and see what needs to be done next. But yeah, so there was a little bit of stress last night because of that and because of the drive home and all that. So yeah. And then today got up. It's Veterans Day. Unfortunately, I had to work, but my wife didn't have to work, so she was home with me all day today, which was actually really nice because we don't really get that on Tuesdays. So yeah, we got to spend the day together and stuff, and Sydney was in a mood today. She was definitely in a mood today, and I was like, okay, your attitude's just gonna wear me out. Yeah, and then like I was like stressing like, oh, I didn't want to go to work tonight, and I was struggling with mentally with that and stuff, but I sucked it up. I went to work, and it ended up being a slow night at work. Oh, my wrist is hurting. So, ended up working out. I think it's like the cold here. Everybody's not wanting to leave their house now. So, that's kind of working to our benefit at work because nobody wants to go out and get their blood drawn when it's 25 degrees outside. So, I'll take it. So, yeah. Um, oh, yeah, and yesterday I was watching Laura's live, and I don't know, some of the things she was talking about really got me thinking. Because, we all know like a lot of our small shops are really struggling right now. Like this time of year is usually rough on them, but it's like even more so this year. Because, people have lots of accessories now, so they don't need to buy as many anymore. And B, like, just funds are just low right now. Like, so yeah, just like I get it. Like, I can't really buy as much as I want to as well, but I do what I can. But some one thing that we can be doing for our small shops is doing like a lot of word of mouth and stuff. So think I'm I'm thinking for 2026, I'm gonna work myself back into doing post reviews. But like I'm gonna do post reviews on the kits as well as like the accessories I use on the kits. So I can like talk about like, because like I have had kits before where it's like, okay, I'm working on this kit with this putty, but this putty was too strong for the glue on this kit. So I kind of want to do something like that, incorporate that into my post reviews, because I think that might be helpful to people, I would hope. Um, it's like, and I'll talk about climate and stuff like that too, like what my weather, oh, I should probably, that's why I have a pen over here, is because I've been writing stuff down. But yeah, I can also talk about my climate and stuff, so that way it's like, okay, for people who are in a similar climate to me, this is something that you might experience. Obviously, everywhere is different. Um, Turn the page. No. Okay. But like I know everywhere is different and stuff, and oh, I got it. I did it. I'm skilled. Okay. Climate. Okay. But yeah, so I just kind of want to get back to it. Like I write down what accessories I use for every kit I do in my logbook. So honestly, I should be talking about these in my videos. Like I should be. And it'll make my post reviews better because I'll be talking not just about the kit, but I'll also be talking about the accessories too. Um, so it's kind of like a combination of watching Laura's live yesterday and then watching Katie's Whip and Chat today, I think, because Katie does a lot of showing new accessories in her Whip and Chats. So I guess that's kind of like a little build off of that and like my own personal flair on it and stuff. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get back into post reviews for 2026, and yeah. I'm also started to make a list because I am turning into my mother apparently. She watches or she puts my videos on and put them on mute and lets them play, so I know she didn't hear that, but still. But anyways, so I'm starting to make a list of kits I want to do, or not kits, of videos I want to do late 2025, early 2026, kind of just preparing for the year and stuff like that. I'm planning on doing another goals video. Thinking about doing an updated stash video. And maybe I'll do like a stash goals video. Like, okay, like I know where my stash is getting, and I know where I want to kind of keep it at this point, I think. So like, yeah, I'm thinking 200 is probably the max I would want to go on my stash. And like, and of course I'll talk about my low buy I'm on and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just kind of planning, getting planning going early this year, so I'm not like scrambling at the end of the year. But yeah, so I will have some time off with work with like holidays and stuff, because my last holiday I work, because I work a holiday rotation because obviously I work for a hospital, so 24/7 care, you know. But yeah, my last holiday I work this year is Black Friday. So yeah, I'll have so much time off around that, which will be awesome. Um, but yeah, I think that's about it for today. Yeah, I think that's about it. I would talk to you about my work stuff, but I've already been going for a bit and I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So I'll try to remember to tell you my crazy work story tomorrow. No promises though. But yeah, so sorry it's a day late, but it's okay. The extra long clip will make up for it. And you won't even know the difference anyway, so it's okay. Just hi, Shadow. Can you say hi? Can you say? Oh, there he goes. Hi, baby. And we got Artemis over there. Hi, Artemis. No, yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna go to bed so this one stops yelling at me. Ow. I'm gonna go to bed so he stops yelling at me. And I will catch you guys in tomorrow's clip. Bye. Hey guys, it is Wednesday. I'm losing track of days apparently. I'm actually working a normal week this week and I'm still losing track of days, so whoa. Okay, anyways, it is Wednesday and I am still currently working on finishing my section for my 100-day challenge. Because apparently when I sectioned this next row off last night, I made this one section really big and it's really confetti with all the colors in it. So yeah, that's been fun, but it's okay. We're getting there. We're almost done. I only have a couple colors left. It's just finding all the spots where I have colors left. So yeah, I mentioned last night I would talk about what happened at work today, since I kind of ran out of time yesterday. But so I know I've talked about this stupid machine before, but our big machine, our 8100, that runs all of our chemistry samples and like it aliquots some of it for us and stores it. And then like if there's add-ons, well, it's in that storage, it automatically pulls them. So this thing is like handy and it does like probably like 70% of our work, I would say. So we have one and the hospital has another one. So the hospital one is ancient. That's I say ancient. Ancient as far as machines go. Like the one at the hospital is literally the one I learned on when I first started this job like ages ago. And it was brand new when I started, and that was back in like 2018. So yeah. Yeah, so that thing is pretty old at this point and it's struggling. And so we have like the one at our location is a little bit newer, but it's also not as new because it's refurbished. So where is this color? There it is. Sorry. So both of them are pretty old. They're both at the end of their lives as far as machines go, and they both just really need to be put out of their misery, right? So last night we had trouble, or it was yesterday during the day, they were having trouble down one of the lines because we have lines A, B, C, and D. So D line was struggling. And so, is that all of it? Yeah, it looks like it is. So, you know, the people who made the machine were there fixing it majority of the day, and it was like partially into our shift when it finally went up. So it's like, okay, we got it fixed. But by that point we were already so behind because, you know, we get a lot of stuff in. Like our hospital system is like the biggest one. So we get a huge majority of work in. So so yeah, we finally got to a point where we could start like pushing things through the machine again. And then it was like, okay, well, we're really behind. So the chemistry department asked if we could send some samples, like 200 to 300 samples over to the hospital to be run. So I was like, okay, there we go. So we sent those over, and that happened like before I was going on my lunch break. And I came back from my lunch break and there's an email, because, you know, I get all the point emails and stuff like that. There was an email saying that the 8100 it's fine. The 8100 over there is now not working, and they had to front load everything. So both of our labs we ended up front loading majority, like, oh yeah, and then like after that our 8100 also went down because like samples were going on cycling and then just coming off, so there was something wrong there too. So yeah, both machines went down last night, and it's just like, wow, okay, just yeah, really take the machines and put them out of their misery. So hopefully I'm not walking into work today with the machines still down and being miserable. Hopefully. I mean, I've managed it before, can do it again 100%, but it still sucks. So yeah, that's what happened there. Fun stuff. And then my day today has been pretty chill. I had one of those moments of, oh dear, my child is being quiet upstairs. I should probably go see what she's doing. And what she was doing was pulled all of Drake's stuffed animals out of his bed and put them in her room. So I had to then, in turn, take them back out of her room and put them back in Drake's bed. Oh yeah, this child, I swear. Just has no qualms about stealing from her brothers, apparently. So yeah. And then yeah, I've just kind of been chilling, diamond painting. And I was also watching Lizette's video. So Lisette over at Lisette Crafts and Tells, she is amazing, and she's an absolutely phenomenal person, and she is like a great person to watch if you are having trouble getting your stash under control. She is definitely like, she's definitely made a name for herself in that regards, because honestly, yeah, she did a complete detox, worked on all of her kits. I think it took like 2 years or something, and she just, you know, she cleared out her entire stash and started fresh. And so yeah, I love watching her stuff. But I was watching her video that she put up recently. I don't remember what day it actually went up. But she's doing a stash refresh challenge, and of course she's like, it's open to the community and stuff like that, because you know, things are a lot easier when you do it as a community. So yeah, I was watching her video on that, and it's funny because she had a similar thought that I had a couple weeks ago, because I'm like, I just organized through all of my stash again and got it all sorted in my closet, and in a way that I can actually see what kits are stacked where, especially with like the older DAC boxes. And I was like, you know, these older DAC boxes, I probably should start focusing down those and just getting them cleared out. And then sure enough, that's what her stash refresh is. It's clearing out all the older kits in your stash, so that way, like, all the kits of like the lower quality and stuff, like, not saying like it's completely lower quality, but you know, it's definitely different from where these companies have come now. But you know, yeah, so she talked about that, or yeah, that, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I was thinking about doing that anyways, and then the fact that she actually is making something out of it, I was like, oh heck yeah, that's perfect, because then I will also take part in that, and it'll be a lot more fun to do as a community rather than just doing something on my own. So I will be doing that. There was one down there. Okay, which is crazy. I just got to go through my stash and figure out like which ones are what. Like right now, I am currently working on my oldest kit in my stash, Divine Instinct. I bought this back in like 2021. So this is my oldest round. So like, yeah, I'm already starting that process a little bit, but I'm going to go through, and I think I'm going to pick 10 kits. Because the way I think about it is this year I'm probably going to finish 40 kits this year very easily. So the way I look at it, I'm doing 10 kits for my Deserted Island tag, because I'm going to do all the kits in that, which if you haven't watched that video, go check it out and see what kits I chose. So I'm going to be doing those 10 kits. And then I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this as well, I don't want to like do a crazy number. So I'm thinking I'm going to also do 10 of my older kits as well. And I'm not going to allow myself to overlap with the Deserted Island tag. It's going to be 10 separate from those, because I know I have at least one, maybe two in my Deserted Island tag that might be older boxes. But still, like, I'm going to select 10. So half of my kits for next year will be for my challenges, and then the other half will be just like freebies that I can kit up as I'm going and stuff. And of course, you know, I could easily just finish this towards the beginning of the year and not have to worry about it, you know? It looks funky. But yeah, so that's my plan. And I'm really excited for it. and I have like videos planned out and stuff. Like, yeah, yesterday I was making a list of videos that I want to do in 2026. And I know I mentioned in yesterday's clip that I also want to redo how I do my post reviews and stuff, so that way I'm highlighting more stuff, and actually doing post reviews and feel like I'm actually doing something promising with them instead of just, I love this kit, it was great, the end. I'm working on revamping things basically. So yeah, making lists and stuff like that. And also while watching Lisette's video today, I added a couple more ideas to that list. So yeah, but in the coming weeks here, I'm going to be going through my stash, looking at when I bought kits, double checking that they are old box kits and older quality kits, and we're just going to work on getting those out of the stash. So yeah, I'm very excited about that, and I will try to remember to link that video that Lisette did in my description box here, because honestly, everybody should just go check it out. Everybody should just go check her out, because she is honestly the sweetest human being ever, and I absolutely adore her, and yeah, just check her out. So yeah, I actually just finished my section, so we can show that off. Well, yeah, look at all those colors, and there's so much. And then I wasn't able to show that yesterday, but there we go. It's my dragon, so my cute little rose dragon there. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, just finished up my challenge, so I'm gonna log it in my logbook, and yeah. I got my food coming, and I got a coffee coming today, so yes, I am ready for tonight at work. I'm scared that today is going to be ridiculously crazy, because the last 2 days have been very slow. So I'm kind of bracing for tonight. I don't know what's gonna happen. Wish me luck. Well, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's clip. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my weekly vlog. I got very confused because I filmed yesterday, and oh gosh, that's trash drill. Filmed yesterday, so I was like, oh, I almost went into my welcome to Dragon Wing Diamond spiel, but I already did that day one. Anyways, hi. It's Thursday, and yeah, I am very much ready for this week to end already. Yeah, it's just been a week so far. So yeah, yesterday work was, no, don't you run away from me. There we go. Hopefully that stays. Stay. Okay. Yesterday work was chaotic. We had people agree to stay late, and then one of them decided, since we weren't super busy at that exact moment, that they decided they were not going to stay as late, like the extra hour, and ended up leaving, and then we got swamped. So honestly, I was kind of annoyed last night, I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't make a commitment if you're not gonna stick to it. Like, come on. Like, granted, this person does work a lot of overtime and stuff like that, but they also sign up for it, so don't sign up for it if you're not gonna do it. Anyways, but yeah, I got a little annoyed with that last night. So it was kind of a rough night. Thankfully, it did calm down by the end of the night, and I did get to just kind of relax. And I was actually watching my guild raid last night, because they actually did manage to get the boss down last night, which is awesome. So yeah, that was really exciting to watch. But yeah. Yeah, it's just been a lot of chaos. And then, of course, today Sydney and Artemis both woke up and chose violence, and so I was having a rough morning. Yeah, Artemis would not leave Shadow alone. I had to yell at him a couple times. I slapped the table, hurt my wrist, all the fun stuff. Like, this wrist was already hurting, and now this wrist hurts too. And I have to aliquot tonight, so I'm gonna need my wrists. So I'm just like, oh, it's gonna be rough. Reminds me, I was gonna grab a sweatshirt. Should be fine. Maybe I'll wear my jacket is very warm and poofy. I think it should be fine. Sorry. It's cold here now. It's very cold here, and it's been raining. Although today the weather's been like bipolar, because it was like raining at one point, and then it stopped, and then it was hailing, and then it was sunny, and now it looks like it's going to rain again. So make up your mind. Oh dang, I missed a couple of those. This is so confetti heavy, it's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. So yeah, babies woke up, shows chaos. So yeah, I told you about Artemis, just would not leave Shadow alone, and was not listening when I told him to leave Shadow alone, because, you know, Shadow's an old man. He just wants to chill and sleep and live his best life. But he can't do that because Artemis jumps on him and tries to suck on his ear. I don't know. And then Sydney, like, she's now gotten into the habit of going into the boys' room and just, like, tearing everything off their beds, which is really frustrating. So now we're going to have to lock her out of there, which means it's going to lead to a lot of anger from her, a lot of unhappiness, but we got to protect the boys' space. Like, I want, like, them to feel like they aren't having their space taken over by their little sister. So, and because, like, I used to do that to my brother, and he hated it. So, like, I imagine the boys aren't loving the fact that Sydney is just rampaging their room every day. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then we had an incident. She has this, like, green ball that she's been playing with. And she came downstairs, and she, like, because when she asked for something, she just, like, says it. So she's like, green ball. And I was like, you need to find it. I'm not going to find it for you. And then she got mad and started, like, trashing stuff upstairs. I'm like, oh, my God, are you freaking serious? And then she came downstairs, and I was like, oh, that smell. I got to change your diaper. Yeah, no, we haven't started potty training yet. Yes, it's on the list of things to start soon. Life's just been chaotic. It's raining now. What do you know? It's pouring. So yeah, I went upstairs to change her diaper, and I found the green ball. It was she threw it up on her dresser, and she couldn't get it down. So that's why she was so upset. And I was like, oh, that explains it. So I grabbed it down for her and then changed her diaper and stuff. And then she was happy. And then she followed me downstairs, did some lunch. She had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like she normally does. And then she kind of just chilled on the couch for a little bit. And then Artemis, like, because that was the point that Artemis was being a jerk. So I, like, yelled at him. He ran upstairs. And then Sydney ran upstairs after him. And then she just kind of she closed him in her room and was messing with him. And I was like, you know what? You kind of deserve this right now. I'm not going to lie. So yeah. I did open the door. He ran out. All is good now. He's somewhere. Oh, is it hailing again? What the actual heck? What is this weather? Yeah, that's definitely hail. I've seen more hail in the last 2 days than I have my entire lifetime living up here. I don't know if I should be concerned. So yeah. But last night I came home and finally opened my packages. Finally did some recording, and I know at least one of the videos will be up before this vlog is out, so I can show off what I got. Stop, I don't want to drive in this crap. So here we go. Whoop. This is my signature scent from Pure Bliss Wax Co. We got Corgi Crumbs, and this is actually modeled after Zero. How cute. And so, yeah, the bow is what is tying the scent together because it is a strawberry cheesecake scent. So you got strawberry bow. So that's Happy Mail piece number 1. And then piece number 2, my customs from Uni Made. So, yeah, this is a gold silk filament. Absolutely stunning. We have the hot pink filament. And then we have the amethyst silk filament, which is just so shiny. I love it. So yeah, if you want to see more in depth, check out my unboxings of these once they get posted. Like I said, I should have at least one of them posted before this video goes up. Maybe both. I don't know. Well, probably not both, actually, because today's Thursday. Oh, gosh. So yeah, now I am just kind of hoping to finish this section. I have not completed my 2 sections for my 100-day challenge, mostly because I have, where'd that go? Oh, there you are. Mostly because I have been running around a lot and catering to baby whims. Oh, I think I need my glue dot is not loving me right now. Okay. Yeah, so I've been running around catering to baby whims, and this is a lot of confetti in these sections, so I have not finished this yet, which is why I'm working on it while I'm recording this. Yeah, one more. Oh my god, I so don't want to drive in this. Okay. Whoop, there we are. This is where I'm, oh, where am I? This is where I'm working. Y'all, this is insane. So yeah, this is where I'm working, and yeah. This is insane. I don't like this. Okay. Well, yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, so I need to finish that section to complete out my 100-day challenge for today. I don't think I'm gonna finish it before work, but I'll definitely finish it after work, so yeah. I'm really distracted right now because it's hail, so I am going to go ahead and go, and I'll check back in with you tomorrow for our last clip for the week. Bye. Hey guys, here we are. It's Friday night. I'm recording really late today because I didn't have the energy to do it before work, and I don't really have much energy now because it was a miserable night at work, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, here we are. Gotta round out the week and get ready for the weekend, and Artemis is playing with a leaf, so it's very distracting. So yeah. Yesterday, when did I record yesterday? Okay, so what happened at work yesterday? Not much, I don't think. It was kind of just normal night. I think it was the easiest night we had at work all week because nothing broke. And yeah. Oh, I did finish this yesterday. And our Stardew Valley friends. Aren't they adorable? Me and my coworker were having a lot of fun guessing which one was going to be which. The only one we were wrong on was the bunny. We thought it was going to be the baby pig, but as I was placing the stickers on it, I'm like, wait a minute, this is brown. This is not a pig. I'm like, what is this? And then I got to I got to the eyes, and I'm like, oh wait, it's a bunny. So yeah, I did finish a Pixels project this month, so spoiler alert, I guess, to my month in review. But we got a bit before that's gonna happen anyway. Well, I guess we are almost halfway through the month already. God, where is time going? So yeah, I'm going to flip that upside down just in case. So yeah, I finished that yesterday and making good progress here. Where I just finished this section, which is like very confetti, and like look, we're so close. Wait, what? That's sideways. Yeah, that's up. There. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm getting close to finishing. Or I'm getting close to the end of this kit. I have basically more than half a row left on the one I'm working on, and then I'll make two rows out of what's left. It's going crazy. And yeah, we'll keep going from there. So yeah, I did get some Happy Mail today, but of course this Happy Mail is a little late. Chills and chills. A little late. But yeah, got my Firefly tray. This is the Switch. I haven't tried this one yet, so I'm very excited to do so. And of course I had to get the orange, or like the gold and black one, because oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. So yeah, that is all ready for Drills and Chills next year. I don't remember if I showed this yesterday. I don't think I did, but I did get some Happy Mail yesterday. I got some Wee Putty and some Wee Wax. I always get the wax and putty combination because honestly I love both. And this smells so good. Oh my gosh. Laura picks some amazing scents. So, oh jeez. Crazy. So yeah, got more goodies, more autumn goodies, although we're still technically, I know, I keep forgetting. So New York is weird, and even though we are still in fall, in my mind I'm in winter right now because it started snowing already. But I know winter doesn't start until like towards the end of December. So like I know I'm still in fall and I can still enjoy the fall stuff, but it also feels like winter for me because it's so friggin' cold here. Anyways, so yeah, that was Happy Meal. Today, I know I said it was a miserable night at work. A coworker and I had a misunderstanding, which then led to this person yelling at me. All because I was trying to save them from an error, basically. But yeah, so that kind of turned into a whole big thing. She ended up leaving work early, and I spent some time at my boss's office, and honestly, I'll be honest, I cried. I had to get up with the boys this morning, so I was already tired, and then this on top of everything else, I'm like, oh my goodness, what the heck? So that all happened, and like, I mean, thankfully, like all my coworkers were like, whoa, she was, or they were out of, oh, I said she, oh, it's too late. Like, she was out of control, and yeah, you're fine. And I'm like, I don't feel fine. It's like, okay, well, I don't know. In my mind, I feel like because of the way the situation went down, I hope I don't get passed over for a Tech 4 position when it comes, well, there is one up right now that I'm submitting application for, but yeah, it's like I don't want to get passed over because of this situation. But this person is known for being difficult, so it's like it was just a whole thing. So yeah, but that happened about middle of my shift, and so yeah, spent the rest of my shift kind of just autopiloting and getting through stuff, and of course ended up staying a little late because I was helping with something. But yeah, here we are. This is kind of a boring end to the vlog, and I'm so sorry. I'm just so tired. Let's talk Diamond Art Club drop tomorrow, because they got me. They totally got me tomorrow. Oh yeah, and I did make a purchase today too, I forgot. But anyways, we'll continue on the Diamond Art Club. So I was safe. I was literally safe this week. Like, yeah, there was that beautiful Sarah Richter dragon, but it's like, okay, that's not one of my low buys, or exemptions for my low buy. My exemptions for my low buy are Aria illustrations, Six Leaf Clover, Stanley Morrison, Mrs. Butterdee, and Roy Trin Sailor Scouts. You see where this is going. So yeah, Pluto is dropping tomorrow. Pluto is my second favorite Solar Scout behind Sailor Mars. So yeah, I was rushing to get some Treasure Quest codes. And thankfully, a dear friend is willing to trade some codes with me for a different different level of cards. So thankfully that worked out, and I will have a gift card to use on my purchase tomorrow, which is awesome. So yeah, but man, I was so happy. I was like, yeah, this week's going great. I'm safe. And then bam, it's always Katie. It's always Katie's sneak peek that gets me. So yeah, I will be buying that tomorrow morning. Also, we are making, or like me and my wife are going halvesies on the Holo Taco advent calendar that they have coming out, and I'm so excited for that too. So we're doing that tomorrow. Okay, weird Discord notifications. And yeah, and then today I did purchase from DIY Delights drop. She had a adorable little it's like love dragon. It's a potion bottle with a little dragon on top of it. Absolutely love it. And it's like one of the smaller one of the smaller kits to work on, so I'm very excited about that one. And I got a Kirby, the Kirby one for my stepson, because he loves Kirby. So I'm like, this is gonna be perfect to do for him, because like my oldest stepson has Pinkie Pie above his bed. They have a bunk bed, so it's like above Alex's top bunk. But yeah, he loves axolotls, and they actually had axolotls at their parents' house, at their mom's house, and unfortunately they passed away just as I was working on that kit. So I did put their names into the background for the boys, so they have like a little memorial for their axolotls. But yeah, I did that one more for Alex than Drake, but I feel like this Kirby one would be a perfect one to do for him and have up in his room, so I got that. Okay, I am tired. I've been yapping for almost 10 minutes, so I am going to head upstairs and head to bed. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I hope your week was fantastic, and hopefully it was better than mine. I will say that much. Yeah, and just throw me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Are you planning on getting anything from the DAC drop? Did you get anything from small shops this week, or are you on a low buy or no buy? Let me know. And yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed here and you like diamond painting content, please hit that subscribe button down there and then hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. I post videos mostly at random. These ones are like the only, standard videos that show up. So definitely hit that bell to be notified when I post. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.